dear students. I hope all you are fine. In the previous video we were talking about first conditional. Now we will continue from our students' book, Supermarks. Please open your students' book, page 95. Remember, we stop here and let's revise the sentences together. If you are thirsty, the robot will make you a nice cup of hot chocolate. If you are tired, it will do your homework. If you are bored, it will sing you a song. We use first conditional for future possibilities, present and future possibilities. So, as I said before, if eğer demekti. If'ten sonra present simple, geniş zamanımızı kullanıyorduk. Diğer cümlemizde, yani sonuçlanan cümlede ise bir şarta, bir koşula bağlı olarak ortaya çıkan, meydana gelen cümlede ise gelecek zamanı kullanıyorduk, will'i kullanıyorduk. Örneklerde de bunu görebiliyoruz. If you are thirsty, the robot will make you a nice cup of hot chocolate. Eğer susarsan, robot sana sıcak çikolata yapacak. Bir fincan sıcak çikolata yapacak demiş. If you are tired, it will do your homework. Eğer yorgun olursan ödevini yapacak. If you are bored, it will sing you a song. Eğer sıkılırsan sana şarkı söyleyecek. If dediğimiz eğer demekti. Şart koşulu bildiren cümleydi. Diğer cümlemiz ise o şartın, o koşulun sebep olduğu cümle oluyordu. We have two clauses here. If clause, there is a condition and the result, main clause. For if clause, we use present simple, but for the main clause, we use future simple, will. After will, we use base form of the verb. Don't change the verb. Will'den sonra fiil yalın geliyordu, bunu will'i işlerken görmüştük diyebiliriz. Look, if you are hungry, I'll make you a sandwich. Now, you can open your grammar focus part on your student's book at the end of your student's book. Let me open it for you on the board. Let's see, we have more examples here, more sentences here. If it rains, I'll take my umbrella. If you are cold, I'll give you my pullover. If you are late, there won't be any food for them. Let's complete the sentences with the verbs and the brackets. Then let's do it together. But first of all, stop the video and then continue with me. If you like fruit, I will get you some mangoes. If you like fruit, I'll get you some mangoes. If you send me an email, I won't forget to bring your books. If you send me an email, I won't forget to bring your books. If the sun shines, we'll go swimming. If you aren't careful, you will break your leg. If our teacher hears that, he won't be happy. If he hears, he won't be happy. Be careful with the sentence. This is the first clause, if clause, and the main clause we use will. In here, the negative form of will, won't, we use it because it says not forget. And in here, if the sun shines, why didn't we use will here? Because it is the if clause. In the if clause, if the sentence starts with if, we use present simple tense. If you aren't careful, you will break. Again, we have main clause and the positive main clause, so we use will here. If our teacher hears that, he won't be happy. This is the if clause. In the if clause, we use present simple. Don't forget, we use first conditional to talk about present and future possibilities. There is a condition, it starts with if, and then there is a result. In the if clause, we use present simple tense. In the main clause, in the result, we use will. You can use if at the beginning of the sentence or in the middle of the sentence. It depends on you. It's up to you. But be careful. If you use if at the beginning of the sentence, put comma in the middle of the sentence to separate two sentences. Okay, let's turn back our book. You can turn to next page, turn to page 96 here. Look at the photo and answer the question. Look at the photo. What can you see here? Two boys and a girl. What are they doing? What do you think? Look at the photo and think. What are they doing? Are they studying? Are they chatting? Are they having something to drink? So what do you think Mia, Charlie and Josh are doing? In my opinion, they are studying for something. Maybe test, maybe an exam, maybe they are doing a project, homework. So they have lots of books on the table and they are talking and also they are happy, I think. Let's see the dialogue. Read and listen to the dialogue to check your answer. Let's listen it.
Student's Book, page 96. 2. Read and listen to the dialogue to check your answer.
I'm bored. Let's watch TV.
Yeah, I'm bored too. Come on, Charlie. Why don't we put the TV on?
No, the maths test is tomorrow, so let's do some revision. That's what we're here for.
Oh, I hate maths.
Me too. Why do we have to learn about maths?
I don't know. We never use it in real life.
I thought you wanted to be an engineer.
Yes, I do. Just like my dad.
You'll never be an engineer if you don't know any maths.
Really?
Yes, engineers work with numbers all the time. Well, what about me? What do you want to be? I want to be a rich businesswoman. Well, then you definitely need to be good at maths. Why? How will you count any money if you can't do maths? You're right. Come on, Josh, let's do some revision.
As you listen the dialogue, let's do together. What are they doing? What is the answer? So they are studying for a math test, math exam. So they came together to study. Look at the sentence together. I'm bored, let's watch TV. Yeah, I'm bored too. Come on, Charlie, why don't we put the TV on? No, the math test is tomorrow, so let's do some revision. That's what we are here for. I hate maths. Me too. Why do we have to learn about maths? I don't know. We never use it in real life. I told you wanted to be an engineer. Yes, I do. I just like my dad. You'll never be an engineer if you don't know any maths. Really? Yes, engineers work with numbers Well, what about me? What do you want to be? I want to be a rich businesswoman. Well, then you definitely need to be good at maths. Why? How will you count on your money if you can't do maths? You're right. Come on, George. Let's do some revision. So be careful with... no, I don't need this. I need a highlighter. Okay, change the color. Good. In here, let's watch TV. And why don't we put the TV on? And let's do some revision. What do you think about this sentence? I underlined 3 sentences on the dialogue. Let's watch TV. Why don't we put the TV on? Let's do some revisions. Why do we use this sentence for? We are talking about suggestions. We are making suggestions. We would like to do something and we tell it to our friends. So, to tell our wishes to another person, if we suggest something, we can use this form. Let's, hadi yapalım. Let's do something. Hadi bir şeyler yapalım. Why don't we watch a film? Neden film izlemiyoruz? Olumsuz ama burada diyorsun ki hani neden yapmıyoruz derken aslında yapalım ifadesini barındırmış oluyorsun karşındakine. Now, after the video, I want you, or you can stop the video, you can continue later. Normally, in the classroom, you do it in a work in pairs activity with your partner, but you are at home right now, so you can do it on your own, there is no problem. Practice the dialogue. First of all, read the dialogue on your own. You are studying for a test. You are studying for a test. Decide. What subject the test is on? What jobs do you want to do? Why that subject is important for the jobs? Use your ideas to make up your own dialogue. Act out your dialogue for the class, but you can just read on your own again. Now, at home, open your notebook. Try to create your own dialogue. Imagine 2 more friends with you and then talk about a test you are studying and the job you want to be in the future. You can use, if you are making suggestions, you can use let's, hadi, why don't we, neden yapmıyoruz diye devam ettirebilirsiniz. Read and listen to the dialogue. What Pete do on Sunday? What Pete do on Sunday? Let's listen it.
Student's Book, page 97. 1. Read and listen to the dialogue. What will Pete do on Sunday?
What can we do on Sunday? Let me think. I know. We can build a tree house.
But what if it rains?
Then we'll go to my room and listen to music.
But what if I don't like your music?
Then we'll play computer games.
But what if your computer doesn't work?
Then we'll have an ice cream.
But what if it's too cold for an ice cream?
Then we'll make some tomato soup.
But what if you haven't got any tomatoes at home?
Then we'll make some tea.
But what if I don't want any tea?
Oh, sorry. I've got no time on Sunday.
Why's that?
Because if it's sunny, I'll build a tree house. If it rains, I'll listen to music.
read it on your own. What Pete do on Sunday? What can we do on Sunday? Let me think. Oh, I know, we can build a tree house. But what if it rains? Then we will go to my room and listen to music. But what if I don't like your music? Then we will play computer games. But what if your computer doesn't work? Then we will have an ice cream. But what if it's too cold for an ice cream? Then we will make some tomato soup. But what if you haven't got any tomatoes at home? Then we will make some tea. But what if I don't want any tea? Oh, sorry, I got no time on Sunday. Why is that? Because if it is sunny, I'll build a tree house. If it rains, I will listen to music. And so, what will Pete do on Sunday? Pete will build a tree house on Sunday. He wants to build a tree house on Sunday. If it is sunny, he will do it. But his friend, Rich, he's a bit moody. When Pete says some things, he's a bit worried and he creates new sentences, as you can see here. Let's look at these sentences. Listen and repeat after the audio, please.
Student's Book, page 97. 2. Listen and say the dialogues.
Let's go to the cinema.
Let's go to
But
the
what if
cinema.
the film isn't good?
Then we'll watch a football match. Let's go to the museum.
But what if it's closed?
Then we'll go shopping.
Okay, let's repeat it together again. Let's go to the cinema. But what if the film isn't good? Then we'll watch a football match. Let's go to the museum. But what if it is closed? Then we'll go shopping. Now, can you open your workbook, please? Page 94. I think this was your homework, but we will check together here in this video. Look and write the verse. Remember, in the previous video, we have learned about the jobs. So, look at the first picture. What is his job? He is an artist. This man, he's carrying a briefcase and he's talking on the phone. He does something important, I think. So can we say businessman? And the other picture, picture 3, there is a woman. She's carrying a bag and holding a mobile on her hands. So she is a businesswoman. She's drawing something important. She is an engineer. And this one, the guy fixing something, fixing the car. So he is a mechanic. The man is mopping the floor. He is a cleaner. And the woman is taking of the man's teeth. So she is a dentist. And check your answers here. And then, let's continue this activity. Read and choose. His paintings are wonderful. His paintings are wonderful. What is his job? He is an artist. He repairs cars. He is a mechanic. He looks after his coats. He is a farmer. She builds bridges. Engineer. She works for a big company and she travels a lot. Businesswoman. He cleans offices before the people arrive. Cleaner. She looks after your teeth. Dentist. He works for a big company and he travels a lot. So you can check your answer. All they are correct here. Thank you for watching. We will continue in the next video. Take care.